Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Otis Spencer Stadium, where we have got the middle school semifinals and the first matchup, road to the championship, which will be held on December the 3rd, will be the Patriots from Fort and the defending middle school champions in the city, the Aaron Cohn Bulldogs. And Aaron Cohn's going to get the football first, and Fort kicks it off, and we have got a whistle. Aaron Cohn, like I mentioned, the defending middle school champions for the city. As the brackets are set, the four remaining teams, the next game is going to be Richards versus Rothschild, as we are live here at Otis Spencer Stadium. And they're going to have Fort kick it again. As this is Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. They'll have a break for Thanksgiving, and then the championships will be held here December the 3rd at 6 o'clock. We got a pretty decent crowd here. And Aaron Cohn's going to get the football once again. That's a little pooch kick, and that is bounced at the, is that an onside kick? Oh, Aaron Cohn recovers it. That looked like a pooch kick. It was touched by Aaron Cohn, but the Bulldogs able to get on it. And now we're going to see the quarterback, Matthew McDowell. Aaron Cohn led by their head coach, Christopher Stalling. Of course, we all remember the all-world running back last year, Zach Watts, who's now a Carver Tiger, trying to win a state championship as a freshman for the Carver Tigers. As Carver's going to be playing Stevens County right here at this stadium Friday. Here we go. Aaron Cohn's got the football at the 43-yard line in a spread formation. You got a man in motion. That's Toronto Jenkins. And we got a pre-snap whistle. It's Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Like the Facebook page. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Richard Holdridge, Chris Gates, happy to be here on this Wednesday night. Middle school football. That's going to be a penalty on Fort, and it's going to give Aaron Cohn 5 yards, and it'll be a 1st and 5. McDowell in the shotgun. Empty backfield. And then the handoff is to Jenkins. Jenkins up the middle, and he's got a first down in Fort territory at the 42-yard line. What a run by Toronto Jenkins. And Aaron Cohn is going to move the chains. Aaron Cohn led by their athletic director, Casey Ingram. Fort led by their athletic director, Shawnee Ward. Both outstanding middle schools that have multiple championships in various sports. There's the direct snap, and there's an open lane, and oh, what a tackle there. Big tackle by the DB coming in, number 1. Looks like Aaron Cohn wanting to hurry up. Matthew McDowell is trying to get to the line. It's going to be a 3rd and short. Ball is at the 34-yard line. And McDowell with the single back, 4 wide receivers. The handoff to Jenkins. And Jenkins pushing the pile, and he's got himself a first down. As Aaron Cohn continuing to move the chains. We're here in the first quarter. Aaron Cohn wearing their all-black uniforms with the white trim and the orange lettering. Handoff is to Jenkins. And you got minimal gain on the play. It looked like the Fort defense swarmed the running back. It's going to be a 2nd down. Fort led by their coach, Darryl Bryant. Jenkins. And he gets about 4 yards. It's going to set up for about a 3rd and 6. Might be 4 down territory for the Bulldogs. Aaron Cohn trying to win another state championship. They've got a solid team. Had no problem against East Columbus in the previous round. As a play faked. Oh, he's got an open hole, and that's Matthew McDowell. He's past the marker, and he's got himself a 1st down, but the ball comes out. It's going to go out of bounds, and Aaron Cohn will remain with the football. They do get the 1st down. And they will move the chains once again. Ball is at the 17-yard line. McDowell pushes the pile. Still on his feet. Those big offensive linemen for Aaron Cohn pushing the pile. Going to set up for a 2nd and short, which opens up the playbook. This has been a very impressive drive for the Bulldogs. Aaron Cohn out of Midland have had multiple championships in many different sports. To see the middle school programs continue to grow and add volleyball and flag football, it's been impressive. We've seen them in basketball for boys and girls, led by their principal, Dr. Stefan Lawrence. We got a timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. It's scoreless, but the Bulldogs are driving. Live from Otis Spencer Stadium, it's the middle school semifinal game 1 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early.
Staying late.
Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm first one in.
No, you're not.
Before drop-off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers.
Welcome back, 2nd down and short. And we got a pre-snap whistle. That's going to be a false start on Aaron Cohn. I know Coach Stallings is not happy about that. Aaron Cohn had a pretty good drive, and now Fort's defense can really step up here. And I noticed that the fans from Fort and Aaron Cohn are on one side of the bleachers. The only people on the other side of the bleachers is the football teams that are getting ready for the next game. But feels like a home game for both teams. Handoff is to Jenkins. Jenkins has got a block, and he pushes his way to the marker. He's so close. Did Jenkins get it? Oh, it is close. We might have a 3rd and short coming up. I thought Jenkins might have had it. It's 3rd and 1. What's the play call here? Toronto Jenkins has really been the featured back, the 8th grader. We'll definitely see him play at the next level next year. Handoff is to Jenkins. Jenkins pushing the pile, And then pushing the pile some more, and Aaron Cohn's got the first down. It's going to be first and goal inside the 5. What an impressive drive by the Aaron Cohn Bulldogs. Don't forget, the middle school championship will be held December the 3rd. They will get a bye for Thanksgiving next week. December the 3rd, back here, 6 o'clock, Otis Spencer Stadium. First and goal, ball at the 6. McDowell under center. Handoff is to Jenkins. Jenkins pushing the pile, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Aaron Cohn. And that is how you start a drive, methodical drive by the Bulldogs to get up on the board, 6-0. Big run by Toronto Jenkins. And Aaron Cohn knows a thing or two about running backs. We saw how electric Zach Watts was last year. Toronto Jenkins trying to make an impact here for the Bulldogs. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 2:46 left to go here in the first. Aaron Cohn leading Fort 7-0. We'll be back after this as you're watching the middle school semifinal game 1 on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back to Otis Spencer Stadium. Aaron Cohn with a squib kick. Taken at the 31, and there's a big run. Number 1 on the kickoff at the 49 in Aaron Cohn territory. And we apologize, we don't have a roster for Fort yet. But if you know who number 1 is, leave a comment. That ball is at the 50. Fort going to get the football in pretty good field possession. Field position down 7-0 already. Shotgun. Little handoff. And gets by the tackler for Aaron Cohn, and he picks up about 4 on the play. Don't forget, Rothschild Richards coming up next for the right to go to the state championship. Nope, the middle school championship. I'm in. I got state playoffs on the mind for high school football. The middle school championship, which will be held in 2 weeks. Ball is in Aaron Cohn territory at the 47-yard line. Thank you. Zykavian Hamilton is the running back. Yeah, it's going to be about the 45-yard line. Yeah, this first quarter has been flying by. Of course, these middle school games are less quarters, but it really helps you to prepare for high school football. I mean, these are 6th, 7th, 8th graders. They're going to play at the next level, and just trying to get prepared for the rigorous work of high school football. And the play fake. There's the first throw of the game. That is caught. Or no, incomplete. He dropped it. That was intended for number 4. Brings up third down. It's 3rd and 4. Now it's 4th and 4. And it looks like Fort's going to go for it. Well, the way that Aaron Cohn's been driving the football, you got to go for it here. You give the football back to Aaron Cohn. At this point, you got to match them score for score. You got to keep this drive alive. They're going for it on 4th down, feeling the pressure, and rolling to the right. It looks like he is going to get taken down behind the line of scrimmage, and a big sack by Zacchaeus Mahone, and Aaron Cohn takes over on downs. The relentless pressure of the Aaron Cohn defense caused the turnover on downs. And Aaron Cohn with a 7-0 lead has got the football at the 50 with a minute to go here in the first. I want to remind everybody this first quarter is brought to you by State Farm Carroll Purdue, who's been a proud supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live from the very beginning. As that pass, incomplete. That was intended for Justin McClain. And he is slow getting up. We got a Jack Houston Memorial injury timeout. We're going to go ahead and step aside and take a break here. Aaron Cohn leads 7-0 here in the middle school semifinals on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
And welcome back here at Otis Spencer Stadium. Well, so apparently we just found out in middle school rules that extra points are worth 2. So Aaron Cohn does lead 8-0. Handoff is to Jenkins. Jenkins at the 50, spin move. Still going, Jenkins at the 41, close to another first down. In Toronto, Jenkins starting to look like a running back that could play on Fridays. You'll be hearing me say that a lot on the broadcast. Oh yeah, that player could play high school football. I mean, that's obvious. They go into 9th grade, they could make an impact. We've seen freshmen make impacts at the high school level. Here we go. It's a 3rd and 1. McDowell, back to pass, little pump fake. Feeling the pressure, a little running back screen, dumped off in the flat, and a little spin move out to number 44, Bryce Patrick, for an Aaron Cohn first down. A good 3rd down conversion by Matthew McDowell. He was feeling the pressure, and that will do it for the first quarter. We got the second quarter coming up. Aaron Cohn leading Fort Middle School 8-0. You're watching the middle school semifinals on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times. With 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Glenn Smith's closing out the year is here. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Canyons. Full-size GMC Sierras, almost $15,000 off. GMC Canyons, over $5,000 off. Or take advantage of 0% financing. Plus, no payments until March of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith's GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
And we are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium. Switching sides of the field now. Aaron Cohn with the football. Matthew McDowell in at quarterback. Hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins, spin move, breaks the tackle. He's got an open lane. He's at the 25. Jenkins gets down to the 16. Another first down for Aaron Cohn. This Toronto Jenkins kid is looking like the real deal, folks. And another first down for the Bulldogs. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be here at Otis Spencer for Carver Stevens County. It will be broadcast on the NFHS network. We will also be at Southside Selma for the Glenwood game. That will be on the NFHS network as well. Here we go, McDowell. What do we got? Looks like a false start on Aaron Cohn. It's going to back them up 5 yards. First and 15. McDowell, play fake, feeling the pressure, and he just throws it away. That is going to be a live ball because that was a backwards pass. And it's taken by Justin McLean, but Matthew McDowell was feeling the pressure. And with that, it will be a huge loss on the play for the Bulldogs. And to avoid the sack, he was just trying to get rid of the football. But because that was a backwards pass, that is going to be a live football. Aaron Cohn had to get on it. And because of that, they're faced with a 2nd and 22. Feeling the pressure again, and McDowell's going to take off. McDowell still on his feet. Spin move, and out a big run on 2nd and 22. Sets up for a 3rd and short. Timeout on the field. We might as well step aside and take a timeout ourselves as you're watching the middle school semifinals live from Otis Spencer Stadium. Game 1, Aaron Cohn, Fort, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Back after this.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show. And download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
All right, we are back. Otis Spencer Stadium at 3rd and 5. You would got to think this is 4-down territory for Aaron Cohn. McDowell, empty backfield. He's just going to spread it out. Trying to go for a hard count. Little screen pass, incomplete. That was intended for Zacchaeus Mahone. It brings up 4th down, and now decision time for Coach Stallings and the Bulldogs. What to do here? Probably going to go for it. So Coach Christopher Stalling, the head football coach of Aaron Cohn, also the basketball coach. And a big shout out to his assistant coach, Maurice Conley. Fun fact, Maurice Conley's daughter, Brianna Conley, played for the Columbus Rapids in 2022. Wanted to throw that out there. And definitely his youngest daughter playing flag football. There's definitely some athletes in that family. And that's going to be in for another Aaron Cohn touchdown. And it's now 14-0. That's Toronto Jenkins' second rushing touchdown. How about that call on 4th down? They're just dialing up the play. Just give it to your playmaker. And Toronto Jenkins does the rest. The snap, the kick. And that is good. And it's 16-0 due to the extra points being worth 2. But we need to get a name for it, Chris. Like, remember in arena football, the Columbus Lions, the Deuce? Yeah, because, yeah, so the Deuce is good. It's 16-0. It's Georgia Alabama Sports Live, 6:06 until the half. Aaron Cohn leads Fort 16-0. Back after this. And welcome back here to Otis Spencer Stadium. Swib kick. Take it. Oh, big hit. Right at the 39-yard line. So Fort's got some work to do. Trailing 16-0 here in this game. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And make sure you're voting for the Houlihan highlight of the week. We might have a highlight in this game for next week. We've had some pretty good highlights this week, including in the Brookstone game against FPD, the Champ Simpson dunk, Jayla Todd's buzzer beater, Hardaway beating Smith Station. Just go out and vote. I think the poll closes tonight. I'm not sure. Chris is kind of giving me the north and south. Yes, sir. Come on. We got a timeout. Coach Stallings wants to talk it over with the Bulldogs, leading 16-0. Fort's got the ball. 6 minutes to go. Be back.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
And And we got ourselves a pre-snap whistle. Encroachment, yeah, it's an encroachment. Hamilton, the running back for Fort, kind of early out the gate, but that's going to be a free 5 yards for the Fort Patriots. A little bit about their AD, Coach Sheineke Ward. She is the girls' basketball coach. They won all those multiple middle school championships. Fort has really been a establishment for girls basketball, and it's been for multiple years. That's a big tackle in the backfield by the linebacker, trying to get his number. Of course, what is that, 56? Yeah, I don't have 56 on my roster. Maybe it's Christopher Jackson. It's a minimal gain on the play. He'll bring up second down. And I'm looking at these middle school rosters that we have, Chris. I don't see number 67 anywhere. I'm wondering if that number's been banned. If the ADs finally put their foot down and said, no more 6-7. Hamilton, still on his feet. Oh, and then we got a late flag. That might have been a late hit on Aaron Cohn. Hamilton looks like he's down. Now nope, that actually is not Hamilton. One of the offensive linemen slow to get up. It looks like he's back on his feet. It's a good sign there. It'll be 3rd down and 6 is what the scoreboard, I think it's offsetting penalties. They're going to replay the down. Ball at the 44, and another pre-snap penalty. This broadcast is brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and the Houston Clinic. We thank our sponsors for being presenting sponsors and been loyal, tried and true this entire football season. It's an extra 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Fort offense. Direct snap. Spin move. He's got the first down. Moving the chains in Aaron Cohn territory. One thing about this Fort offense, they have had good field position in this game. They just have not been able to capitalize. First down. 4:12 left to go until the half, and another pre-snap penalty. You can see Dr. Lawrence on the sidelines. He has really been just a huge supporter of Aaron Cohn Athletics, just doing all the little stuff, keeping the score, and help motivating the team. Former CSU Cougar, former Northside Patriot, now been the principal for a couple years now at Aaron Cohn. There's a big stop there by the Aaron Cohn defense. Sets up a 2nd down and 16. 3:23 left to go until the half. There's the handoff. Hamilton pushing the pile, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Bring up about a 3rd and 12. About a 3rd and 13. Clock still running here in the 2nd. Direct snap. Still on his feet. And that Aaron Cohn defense just swarming to the ball. And they'll bring up 4th down. Timeout on the field. We'll take one too. Aaron Cohn leading Fort 16-0. Winner will play in the Middle School City Championship.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life.
15. Fort needs a big play to extend the drive. We might get encroachment on Aaron Cohn. It's going to make this 4th down a little bit easier. Nope, it's going to be another timeout. Well, you can't take them home with you. You got to burn them before the half. Because, you know, just like Singular Wireless, they don't roll over to the 2nd half. All right, back after this.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And we're back here at Otis Spencer Stadium, 4th and 15 for the Fort Patriots, trailing 16-0. 1:53 left to go in the half. There's a pass, long pass. It's tipped and broken up, and a turnover on downs. Aaron Cohn ends up taking over. That's Matthew McDowell on the play to break that one up. And now with 1:47, Aaron Cohn's got a chance to get into the 2-minute offense and try to score some more points before the half. Aaron Cohn with the football. Ball at the 45. The handoff. And that is, trying to see who that number is. Oh, that's Toronto Jenkins. Aaron Cohn going hurry up. Minute 18. Hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins close to the marker. It's going to be a 3rd and short with the clock continuing to run. Oh, and he lost the ball. It's a live football, and Fort comes up with it. Jenkins coughed it up. And a big turnover by the Fort Patriots, but with 34 seconds, is that going to be enough time? And we got a timeout on the field.
For work or play, it's Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Silverado and Colorados. Ready to roll for November. Get going in a powerful new full-size Chevrolet Silverado with discounts over $15,000 off. Test drive the mid-size Chevy Colorados. Big performance and big discounts up to $6,500 off. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Probably wondering why you're hearing Mike Peacock in the background. It's because editing the podcast called Step Up, Make a Difference. As Mike Peacock, Marty Durden, you can catch it 7 o'clock every Sunday night. It's like, what? I didn't realize Mike Peacock was doing color for you. I had to do that shameless plug. Fort with the football, 34 seconds left to go in the half. Back to pass. That is caught by Hamilton. Did he catch it? No, that's incomplete. Looked like he trapped it. They'll bring it up 2nd and 10 with 27 seconds left to go. Ford has got to do something on offense. And it looked like Hamilton lined up in the neutral zone. That's going to be an illegal formation. It's going to back Fort up 5 yards. Do they do a 10-second runoff in the middle school? I'm not sure if they do. I don't know. Second and 15. 25 seconds left to go. And that's going to be $19 seconds. That's going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer on Aaron Cohn. That's going to be some more yardage. I don't know if that's an automatic first down in middle school football, but I can confirm. See if they change that marker. Yes, it is. It is an automatic first down. And I do want to say a PSA about middle school football because we've called middle school football for Calvary and Pacelli. Someday I would love to see that, where the Muskogee County schools play the private schools. Oh, that's a jump ball, and that is intercepted with 10 seconds left to go. Who was that on the pick? I'm trying to see. Was that Matthew McDowell? Might have been Cameron Kyles. It's hard to tell, but we do have a Aaron Cohn player down with 10 seconds as the Jack Houston Memorial injury timeout will step aside as Aaron Cohn leads 16-0. Back after this.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
We are back after the turnover. Aaron Cohn's got the football, but they're at the 10 with 10 seconds left to go, and they're probably just going to sit on this one and go to the half. And that's exactly what happened there. And I'm not sure why there's 4 seconds on the clock unless somebody called a timeout. It looks like nobody's got timeouts remaining. Oh, man. We might have had an encroachment call. Nope, that's going to be the half. So it's been all Aaron Cohn. 16-0, 2 touchdown runs by Toronto Jenkins. And the Aaron Cohn Bulldogs, 1 half away from advancing to the state championship. Fort knows they got to make some adjustments in the second half if they want to get back in this game. You're watching the middle school semifinal matchup between Aaron Cohn and Fort here at live from Otis Spencer Stadium on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back with the second half.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early.
Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm the first one in.
No, you're not.
Before drop off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
For work or play, it's Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Silverado and Colorados. Ready to roll for November. Get going in a powerful new full-size Chevrolet Silverado with discounts over $15,000 off. Test drive the mid-size Chevy Colorados. Big performance and big discounts up to $6,500 off. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm the first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop-off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
Start of the second half, Fort is going to get the football. As Aaron Cohn leads 16-0, 2 touchdown runs by Toronto Jenkins. And that kick is going to fall at about the 18-yard line, and that's where the Patriots will start on offense. They do have some work to do. 16-0 is not an unreachable comeback. They just need to get some stops. But right now, they have got to move the football on this Aaron Cohn defense. They've got into Aaron Cohn territory a couple of times. Both teams with 1 turnover. But the difference was Aaron Cohn on that drive, very impressive. Able to get that touchdown, and they have added on another one to lead 16-0. Fort Middle School, if you're not familiar where Fort is located, well, if you have a kid that plays soccer at Woodruff Farms Soccer Complex, Fort Middle School is right there at Woodruff Farms. Over there in East Columbus. A lot of great athletes have come out of Fort. And it looks like the handoff was to Jaden Nelson. Might have been a direct snap in the backfield. Zykavian Hamilton. Travion Flowers listed as the fullback. The no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Don't forget, we got Rothschild and Richards coming up. It's the other semifinal game here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Handoff is to Hamilton. Hamilton gets a cut, moves to the left, and he breaks the tackles. Still on his feet, but he's taken behind the line, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and long. But this Aaron Cohn defense has been relentless. They've been going sideline to sideline. They have been in on tackles and quick to the ball. Great awareness. Going to have a lot of players that are going to be playing on Fridays, making an impact as a freshman next year for whatever high school they go to. But it's a 3rd and 14. As Nelson in the shotgun, trips to the left. And we got ourselves a timeout. 6:17 left to go here in the 3rd, and Aaron Cohn leads Fort 16-0 as you are watching the middle school semifinals, game 1 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm the first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop-off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
And welcome back. Fort with a 3rd and 14. The Aaron Cohn defense trying to get Fort off the field. Jade Nelson in the shotgun. Trips to the left. Nelson rolls to the left. Dumps it out in the flat. That was intended for Jason Green, and it's going to be 4th down. So the Patriots are going to punt the football away. And Aaron Cohn's going to get it back with great field position. Aaron Cohn, the defending middle school champions from last season. And if you remember the highlights from last year, they had one player by the name of Zach Watts making a huge impact for the Carver Tigers. Toronto Jenkins, same type of player that's probably going to make an impact on Fridays for somebody next season. And Aaron Cohn is going to get it with great field position. And the Aaron Cohn player is at the 40. They're going to back Ford up 5 yards, and it's going to make this punt a little bit more difficult. Aaron Cohn's defense gets a 3 and out. Low snap. It's a high arcing punt that gets bobbled. Did he touch it? That's a live football. That is a live football, and Fort is going to get a touchdown. Jason Green to the house. A tremendous play, but it was touched by the punt returner for Aaron Cohn, which made a live football for the Patriots. And a huge turn of events, a 14-point swing. Fort gets on the scoreboard. Unbelievable play. And a great heads-up play there by Jason Green. I think the refs are talking this over. Nobody has moved down there for the extra point yet. They're going to have a discussion. I'll be interested to see what the call is here. We've got Richards and Rothschild. Coming up next, Mackenzie Collins is going to be on the call for that one. .537 left to go here in the third. They might take that touchdown off the board. I do not see anybody moving over for the extra point. The ref's having a discussion with Coach Stallings, trying to explain to him exactly what happened on the play. Yeah, what is the call here? Possibly, it looks like Aaron Cohn. They're taking the points off the board, and Aaron Cohn's football. A huge play that gets wiped out by Fort, and you can hear the Aaron Cohn fans excited about that. Now Aaron Cohn with great field position. Nope, that's Fort with the ball. So they didn't advance. They got it on the turnover, but they couldn't advance. Pass is incomplete. Bringing up second down. That was intended for Hamilton. Jaden Nelson appears to be down as the Jack Houston Memorial injury timeout. Will step aside and take one too as Aaron Cohn leads Fort 16-0 in the middle school semifinal matchup on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And welcome back. Fort with the football, 2nd down and 10 as Jaden Nelson, 4 wide receivers. Hamilton is the lone back. In the pistol formation, Daniel rolls to the left. Feeling the pressure. Oh, he almost got taken down. That is caught. But there's not going to be a whole lot of yardage on that play. Might even lost a few yards. That was caught by Jason Green. Remember, Jason Green thought he had the scoop and score earlier. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. He only gained 1 yard on the play. It's Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're live here at Otis Spencer Stadium. We'll be back here Friday just on the NFHS Network, Carver, Stevens County. Oh, that's going to be a good one. You know the Georgia Alabama Sports Live crew has got you covered this Friday night. All right, 3rd and 9. What's Daniel going to do here? 4 wide receivers for Nelson. Oh, there's a pre-snap penalty. Jason Nelson. It's going to be offsides on the Bulldogs. So a 5-yard penalty is going to make this a 3rd and 4. Be a little bit more manageable 3rd down. I wonder if you're Fort, if this is 4 down territory, there's a possibility. If it's close, they might go for it. You're down 16-0. All right, Jaden Nelson, back to pass, feeling the pressure. Rolls out of the pocket, trying to get rid of the football. And he's going to throw it downfield, and it's going to be batted away. What a play by who else but Toronto Jenkins. Making the play, and it's 4th down. And if you're Coach Bryant, do you punt it away or do you go for it on this 4th and 4? Well, this Aaron Cohn Bulldog defense has been relentless. They got him on a 3 and out. Fort ended up catching a break on the punt as it was muffed and they recovered it. They've had it at the 50 a couple of times off great kickoff returns, but what is the call here? And it looks like they will punt the football away. 4:08 left to go here in the 3rd. The championship game for the City Middle School Championship will be held December the 3rd at 6 o'clock here at Otis Spencer Stadium. Fort trying to get there as they've won it back in 2018. Aaron Cohn, the defending middle school champions, trying to go back-to-back. And we got a penalty. It's going to be backing Fort up 5 yards. It's going to make this a 4th and 9. Jenkins back to it. That's actually a fake. That's not going to get the 1st down, and Aaron Cohn is going to have the football. Faked all of us up here, but Aaron Cohn, once again, with great field position with 4:02 left to go here in the 3rd. And Matthew McDowell trying to get the signals and get ready to run this Aaron Cohn offense. Aaron Cohn Middle School, located in Midland, have been known for multiple championships, including basketball and football. They've had a lot of success under the tutelage of Dr. Stefan Lawrence, the principal, and the athletic director, Casey Ingram. Got a lot of success. And there's the play fake. McDowell trying to get out of a tackle, still on his feet. McDowell's got about 3 yards on that play. He made something out of nothing. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Don't forget, on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, we got the debut of wrestling. Smith Station is in a big wrestling match. We also have CVCC basketball, Calvary basketball, the debut of the Calvary girls as they take it on Springwood, followed by the Calvary boys. Friday, we'll be on the NFHS Network. Glenwood taking on Southside Selma, and Carver taking on Stevens County. Only got 1 yard on the play. He'll bring up 2nd and 9. And the handoff to Jenkins. Jenkins gets close to the marker. It's going to be a 3rd and short. A little extracurricular there, and he just want to continue playing football here with 2:50 left to go here in the 3rd. Ford has got to get a stop. You're already down 2 scores. Aaron Cohn pretty much controlled last week's game against East Columbus to get here to the semifinal. And he's trying to continue rolling as there's a big hole, gashy hole by Toronto Jenkins. He changed his position, but his foot went out of bounds. Otherwise, he had an open field. He went in the opposite direction. But he's definitely been a playmaker. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns today for Aaron Cohn. And he is starting to remind me a lot of Zach Watts. He is a big physical running back, and he's definitely been a playmaker today for Aaron Cohn. McDowell in the shotgun. Bunch formation, 2 wide receivers out in the flat. Little pitch to Jenkins. Jenkins reverses field. He's got an open lane. He's out the 20, the 10. 5, and he gets taken down at the 3, and it's a 1st and goal for Aaron Cohn. A big run by Toronto Jenkins. He had a pretty good block, and he's got speed out in the open. Once he gets that first block and he goes into the next level, he's hard to stop. Aaron Cohn at the goal line, trying to get it. Oh, just not quite got it over. He'll bring up 2nd and goal. No, it is a touchdown. Thank you. He did get in. I'm trying to see who is that. Toronto Jenkins? Is that his 3rd touchdown? I thought it might have been Cam Arnold. All right, well, it's 22-0. And so the extra point, which is actually the 2-pointer, because it's 2 points in middle school, will come out and kick it. And the kick is good. So it's now 24-0. Aaron Cohn leading Fort with 1:12 left to go in the 3rd here in the middle school semifinals, game 1. Winner advances to the championship on December the 3rd. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop-off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
I do want to say that the kicker for Aaron Cohn is Bianca Conley. And this is very interesting because she is the younger sister of Columbus Rapids star Brianna Conley, who plays soccer at Georgia Southern. And she has had an impact. Obviously, a soccer player that's kicking extra points for Aaron Cohn. And that's definitely, and she's a 6th grader too. So she's got a bright future for the Aaron Cohn Bulldogs. Get just to see her 2 more years with Aaron Cohn, that's a sight to see. You rarely see an impact by a 6th grader. We saw it with Jabria Lindsay when she was playing as a 6th grader for Aaron Cohn a couple years ago. But yeah, a lot of great athletes that come out of Aaron Cohn. And Aaron Cohn with a 24-0 lead. Fort's got some work to do with 1:10. That pass intercepted. Matthew McDowell on the tip. That was a pass Jaden Nelson intended for Jason Green. He bobbled it. And Matthew McDowell, right place, right time for the tip. And the 2nd turnover by Fort. So both teams have 2 turnovers each. But Aaron Cohn is on top 24-0. McDowell. 3 wide receivers. The handoff is to Paxton Dunn. Dunn, spin move to the 10. Close to a first down. Clock continuing to run here in the third. Oh, and we got some extracurricular. You hate seeing that. We'll go ahead and let the refs settle it out. You see that both coaches trying to settle their players. Don't forget, we got the second middle school semifinal, Rothschild and Richards. That will be coming up next on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Earlier today, we had the Harris County Flag Football Tournament for their region. As we've had a very busy last couple of weeks as we're slowly transitioning from fall sports to winter sports. And with that, we're going to step aside and take a break. 39 seconds left to go here in the third. Aaron Cohn with the ball, up 24-0 over Fort. Back after this on Georgia.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
We are back here at Otis Spencer Stadium. Toronto Jenkins still on his feet. 5, touchdown, Aaron Cohn, and that is 4 rushing touchdowns for Toronto Jenkins. 30-0 Bulldogs. And you could start to feel the Aaron Cohn fans getting ready. They feel like with a quarter to go, up 30-0. The goal to get back to the middle school championship, to win a second straight. That feeling is in the air, and Bianca Conley on to attempt the 2-point kick. Are they going to go for 2? No, Bianca Conley is going to. Big shout out to her dad, Maurice Conley, who is assistant coach on Aaron Cohn. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So 30 seconds left to go here in the third. It's 32-0. Aaron Cohn on top. And we'll be back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop-off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
All right, we are back, and I'm telling you, I'm looking at this roster for Aaron Cohn. A.J. Merritt. I wonder who his dad is. Is that the son of Aunt Merritt, the play-by-play announcer, former Shaw Raider and Columbus Lion? I tell you what. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, definitely see some familiar faces on this Aaron Cohn roster. The story tonight has been Toronto Jenkins. I got a feeling we're going to see him somewhere making an impact for a high school team here in Muskogee County as a freshman next year. No question about it. Fort with the football. Hamilton, direct snap. Couple yards on the play. It actually was not Hamilton. That was Jaden Nelson. And it looks like the clock is going to wind down, and we will put a bow on the third quarter as the fans will hold up the 4 symbol, symbolizing the fourth quarter. We got one more quarter to go at Otis Spencer Stadium. It is all Aaron Cohn. They are 1 quarter away from advancing to the middle school championship. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Start of the fourth quarter, Fort with the football. Oh, and it's a trick play. Hamilton. Oh, incomplete. It was intended for, definitely, I thought I saw number 1 twice. I don't think it was one of those scenes like in the movie Above the Rim where 52 passed it to 52. We all know the famous scene, but I thought I saw number 1 throwing it to number 1. Appreciate the heads up. Jaden Nelson with a single back, 4 wide receivers. 3-step drop, feeling the pressure. And intercepted. Touchdown, Aaron Cohn. Trying to see who got that touchdown. Is that number 15, Jacob Davis? The D lineman stepping up and getting the big touchdown. They did stop the clock, so I don't think they have a running clock just yet. But Bianca Conley is going to come on to attempt the 2-pointer. A tremendous soccer player, a flag football player that played on the Aaron Cohn flag football team. Just a tremendous athlete. Trying to put a 40 spot on the board for Aaron Cohn. Speaking of flag football, the Bocelli girls, they're going to be taking on Mount DeSales in the flag football championship in Macon. Congratulations to them. Oh, that was blocked. Yeah, Fort came in, brought the pressure. It's 38-0. Aaron Cohn on top with 7:01 left to go here in this game. So here's what the football playoffs look like for this weekend. The Bocelli girls taking on Mount DeSales tomorrow. Brookstone taking on Stratford Academy on Saturday. And we've got Glenwood taking on Southside Selma on the road. Carver taking on Stevens County. That's going to be right here on Friday. Be a great time for a great time. We're calling high school football here as the season starts to wind down. Fort's going to get the football with 6:19 left to go with a running clock. And usually a running clock means that if you want to try to come back, it's going to be even more tougher because you're not going to be able to stop the clock. They're just taking their time. Pretty packed out crowd here at Otis Spencer Stadium, as we expect for the middle school semifinals. We've had great crowds. We expect a big crowd December the 3rd. The middle school championship back here, 6 o'clock. Hamilton takes it at the 15. Hamilton. Oh, he gets clothesline right at the 32, but the second effort gets him to the 35. So Fort will come back on offense. And Chris, I think we got to name an Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. I'm thinking of one player. It's the guy with the 4 touchdowns. And I'm not talking about Al Bundy. It's Toronto Jenkins, who, yes, scored 4 touchdowns in one game. Congratulations to Toronto Jenkins, the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. I think they're just taking their time. They're going to probably run out the clock. And we're down to 4 minutes. Nelson, direct snap. He's got an open lane, and he gets taken down to the 45-yard line. Close to the first down. There's a little QB draw by Jaden Nelson. He just saw an open lane, and they're actually going to, looks like they're going to give him the first down. That was a good run by Jaden Nelson. Ball at the 45, 3:22 left to go. I think right now Fort just wants to try to get on the board, and they got time. But this Aaron Cohn defense has been fast. They've been moving sideline to sideline, and they've been quick to the ball. Back to pass. Nelson, pump fakes, rolls to the left, feeling the pressure, but that is going to be caught by Carson Moore close to the first down, and they're going to give him the first down. That was a good throw by Jaden Nelson. And Fort is in Aaron Cohn territory. Ball is at the 44-yard line. 2:24 left to go. Nelson with 4 wide receivers. Quick throw. Open in the flat is Amari and Christian. Drop the ball. They'll be second down. And we're now at the 2-minute mark. Don't forget, we've got Rothschild and Richards coming up. Mackenzie Collins will be on the call. Second down and 10. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. For Nelson, gets up and batted down. Intercepted. Hey, I didn't see where the ball was. That's Cam Arnold. That's the 3rd turnover by Fort. Man, at first I thought he got sacked. But Nelson just threw up a haymaker, and Cam Arnold comes down with a pick with 54 seconds left, and they're going to continue running the clock. And I think Aaron Cohn might just get off one more play. And they can line up. And they can start celebrating a trip back to the middle school championship. 22 seconds. And McDowell takes a knee. And the time ticking away. You could feel the excitement from the Aaron Cohn fans as they have witnessed a complete game by the Aaron Cohn Bulldogs, as they are headed back to the middle school championship, where they are trying to go back-to-back. December the 3rd, they will await the winner of Rothschild and Richards. Once again, your final score, Aaron Cohn defeats Fort 38-0. The Alex Quiddy All-State Good Hands player of the game was Toronto Jenkins with 4 rushing touchdowns. Don't forget, we got another game coming up. Rothschild and Richards, Mackenzie Collins on the call. I want to thank Chris Gates. This is Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Richard Holdridge signing off. Have a great night. Stay tuned for Rothschild and Richards.
And thank you for staying with us here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. We've got the second game of the night here in the middle school semifinals. We've got Rothschild taking on Richards. And the clock has now started. 8 minutes on the clock as the Falcons kick to Richards. Not a whole lot on that return. And Richards Middle will start their first possession around the 35-yard line. Richards coming off their win against Midland last week, and the Falcons beating Baker last week. So expect some competition between these offenses. But we will see the white jerseys first. Running back goes in motion, handoff straight up the middle. He'll get about 3 yards on the first play from scrimmage. I always forget to bring my binoculars when I come up here because a little hard to see, but you know, we'll make do. And I'll get you those player names. Another handoff straight up the middle. Pushing the pile close to that first down marker. And they're going to give it. It looks like they're over the marker, but there we go. Now the sticks are moving. It'll be a first down for Richards. As we just saw, Aaron Cohn taking that big win over Fort, 38-0. This one, the winner of this one, will head to the state championship on December 3rd. And Richards having some success early on the ground. Pickup of about 6. Got an even set. Receiver goes in motion. It's going to be a sweep. He's taken down instantly. That is number 6. Robert Holmes on the tackle. It's going to bring up a third down and a medium. Now it's going to be empty backfield for the QB. We'll take the snap, screen pass, and in and out of the hands. We're going to call it a... The ball did go backwards, but luckily went out of bounds. So that was a live ball. That'll push Richards back a few yards, so 4th down and 7 coming up. Whistle has been blown. And the Falcons will take their first timeout here in the first. 5:15, still scoreless. You're watching Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
And thank you for staying with us. We're back here at Otis Spencer Stadium got a football game between Richards and Rothschild. Both teams looking to make it to the state championship title. 4th and 15. Richards just gonna punt this one away. It's gonna be taken, but it did touch off of his hand. What would have started Rothschild's first drive near the 30, now they're pushed back inside their own 20. But luckily, the ball will stay with the Falcons. So a strong opening possession for Richards. Now we'll see what the Falcons have. Put up 47 points last week. This is number 12, Jacoby Brooks on the carry. Looking to get across the left side, but stopped by a host of white jerseys. No gain on the play, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff. This time, the play will go backwards. And Rothschild loses a couple as they approach a 3rd and long situation. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Richards' defense already showing potential blitz. And they do. QB has time to throw. Looking downfield, got a man wide open. Just overshoots him. If he had caught that, that would have been 6. Looking for Clyde Dupe on the reception, but missed opportunity there. So it looks like Rothschild will also start their first possession with a punt. So kind of a slow start for both teams after being able to put up so many points last week. And a quick shout out to our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, the Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Ball will now be spotted inside the 15 around the 12-yard line. And the punter is in his own end zone. Really low snap. Punt crosses the 30-yard line. Falcons gonna pick it up at the 34. And that's where Richards will start their second drive in really good field position. We saw them rely on the run game earlier in the quarter. We'll see if they try to switch it up. Nope, they stay with the run game. Running back picks up about a yard. And this game is pretty slow moving. here with 3:31 and left in the first quarter. Excuse me, 3:07 in the first. Quarterback will move under center now. Receiver in motion. Flag. No, excuse me, no flag on the field. Just a stoppage in play. All right, so the ball will be moved now to the 39-yard line, and that's where they'll continue their drive here on second down. Looks like they're sticking with the same play. But Rothschild all over that one. So with that, we move to 3rd and 15. Looks like the similar play, but this time they're going to throw it. May have been a RPO. Receiver unable to make the grab, so that's going to bring up another 4th down. And on comes the punting unit. So 3 and outs for both teams here late in the first quarter. Ball's just going to jump around, picked up at the 9-yard line, and that is where Rothschild will start their drive with 1:59 left on the clock. Still a scoreless game. Now, Richard talks about this in the last game. Aaron Cohn making it all the way to the state championship last year, winning it. But 2 years ago, that is when Richards won the state title back in 2023, excuse me. So they're going to re-punt this one. Great punt by Richards. Similar spot. So instead of the 9-yard line, it's going to be at the 11. Starting this one, both defenses coming out really, really strong. We'll see if either coach tries to switch up the scheme this early on or continue with the run game. Another handoff. May have chose the wrong hole on that one. If he had kept right, had a little bit more green, but he stopped by the defensive line for Richards. So on second down, QB back to pass this time, scrambling around, looking for somebody downfield. Just gonna keep it. And he'll be about 4 yards shy to bring up a 3rd and short. And with 40 seconds now Left should see maybe one play, 2 plays here in this first quarter. It's going to be a screen eaten all the way up by Richards. Little to no gain there on 3rd down. So the punting unit's going to come back out on the field, and that's going to do it in the first quarter of action here at Otis Spencer. Score 0-0. Both defenses showing out tonight. You're watching Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, and we'll be right back.
Georgia-Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
And welcome back here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Starting the second quarter here between the Richards Warriors and Rothschild Falcons. Falcons gonna start this quarter punting away back to Richards on their 15-yard line. Bobbles the snap, just gonna have to run this one out. Throws it. Nobody there, so Richards once again gets really good field position. We'll see if they can take advantage of it, try to get some points on the board. See if we can get a few run plays, some pass plays. QB right under center, gonna fake the handoff, finding a receiver, and he'll pick up about 5 yards. All right, so Richards near the 10-yard line, trying to get this one in. Their slot receiver actually went backwards, took the handoff, and a loss of about 2 on the play. And they're going to be backed up. I think now is when you take a shot here on 3rd down. Haven't seen a lot of throws tonight, so see if that changes here. He is going to take a shot, making the grab. And that's going to be good for a 1st down, 1st and goal for the Warriors. Number 12, Jack Pierce on the reception. They're going to move with a little bit of urgency back to the line. Good old tush push. And that's going to give Richards the first score of the game from 1 yard out. striking first, 6-0. Here with 6:15 left in the first half. You know, some people hate it, some people love it, but I am a fan of the tush push. And right there, it worked in Richards' favor to get on the board, so. Love a good dad joke. And that was number 45, Havin Butler, kicking it through. 8-0 ball game. Falcons will get the ball to try to respond now.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm the first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop-off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
And thanks for sticking with us. This was the kickoff. Weaving through traffic. It's going to be sniffed out by the entire Richards team, it looks like. And the Falcons, once again, going to be near their own end zone to start their drive. And I got to give a shout out to those uniforms. Really, really nice. You look good too, Richards. Ball is spotted at the 7-yard line. Some trickeration there on the line. Ball carried by number 4, Thomas Keegan. He'll pick up about 4. Same sort of formation. Keegan making some moves, getting across the 20. And he'll pick up the first down. 5:30 and counting. So we're seeing a little bit of a different scheme from the Falcons on offense. This time they're going to throw. That's a catch made. And he's still on his feet. He might go all the way. One man to beat. He's not going to get there. Touchdown, Rothschild. What an answer. That drive didn't even take an entire minute. What a play. That's about a 70-yard touchdown throw and catch. Now the Falcons will attempt the PAT to try and tie this one up. That was number 7, Anthony Richardson, on the touchdown reception. Ball goes through the uprights, and it's an 8-7 ball game with 4:50 left. And just like that, both teams showing an offensive strike. So the Warriors set to receive the ball. This one's going to be kicked away. I believe it was touched by the Falcons first. So that ball. But they're going to mark him at the 25. So that's where the Warriors will take over at the 25-yard line. Flag thrown before the snap. It's going to be a delay of game on the Warriors. That'll back them up 5 yards. So QB's just going to keep this one. Maybe a bad read because a whole lot of silver jerseys over there. A loss of about 4. So after the delay of game, another loss of play. Warriors going backwards on this drive. So a second and forever, it looks like. Call it 23. Huge hole right up the middle. And he'll make up some of that yardage. So now that'll bring up a third down. Can only assume that you will throw this one. So Anthony Richardson at QB. A lot of air on that ball, but somehow he makes it to his receiver who's still on his feet. He's going to cross midfield and get a whole lot more. Down inside the 30-yard line, a huge pickup on a gutsy third down play. Looked like there was going to be a lot of air. Could have been picked. But receiver watched the ball all the way and almost took it all the way. And following that big play, Richards taking a timeout. 3:01 on the clock. Up 8-7 here in the semifinals. Whether you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, be sure to subscribe to that YouTube channel, as well as follow us on Facebook and X. I was going to say Twitter, but it is called X now. But for me, I've always called it X or Twitter, so it's still Twitter in my heart. All right, so new set of downs for the Warriors. Play rule dead. Flag comes out. It's going to be on the Falcons. They have lined up in the neutral zone. So now Richards is going to be inside their the Falcons' 25-yard line. Richardson handoff. Inside to number 3, Shamar Lewis. He'll pick up maybe a yard. Or excuse me, that was Jaden Decker on the carry. So Tyrese Mahone in at QB. Running back falls down. We've got tripped up in the handoff. That's George Jackson. Another backwards play for Richards. Mahone didn't like what he liked at first, but able to find a man. That was number 2, Kevin Sewell, on the first down reception. Now it's 1:26 left. Do you decide to go ahead and score, take some more time off the clock, away from the Falcons to try and score? Quarterback keeper right up the middle. He'll be inside the 9-yard line with 1:04, clock still ticking down. But the Warriors will take a timeout. And we'll take it with them. You're watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Glenn Smith's closing out the year is here. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Canyons. Full-size GMC Sierras, almost $15,000 off. GMC Canyons, over $5,000 off. Or take advantage of 0% financing. Plus, no payments until March of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith's GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
And welcome back in. Got a 2nd and goal from the Warriors. Not a lot there. Maybe 2 yards on the carry for Tyrese Mahone. And now the opposite will happen. The Falcons will take a timeout with 50 seconds. And on 3rd down, if you're a Falcon, you want to be able to stop them here, force them to kick, or even try to go for it, get the ball back. Because the Falcons will be receiving the ball to start the 3rd quarter. The winner of this game will meet Aaron Cohn in the championship game on December the 3rd. Play rule dead once again. False start on the offense. So instead of a 3rd down and goal from inside their own 10, they're going to have it from their own 13, which changes a lot of things because you could have tried to run it in. Now you may be forced to throw it. 47 seconds left, 8-7 ball game. High snap. Gets out of it somehow, still looking downfield, and he's got him here wide open. Tyrese Mahone to number 17, Kyron Thomas. What a play by the QB. Didn't give up, didn't panic, kept his eyes downfield. And that stretches the Warrior lead 14-7 with 38 seconds left to go before halftime. PAT attempt. No good. So it'll be a 7-point game as the Falcons will get the ball here to try and score to tie and potentially take the lead here in the semifinals. So it started out as a slow offensive game for both teams. Now we got a 14-7 ball game here at Otis Spencer. Kicked away and instantly falls on it. That looks like number 11, Clyde Dupay on the catch. So the Falcons with 37 seconds left, trying to tie, potentially go ahead here in the first half. Another pre-snap penalty. It's going to be a false start on the Falcons. Definitely not how you want to start this one down a score. So they'll be bumped back to the 34-yard line. Number 8, Katie Chester in at QB, joined by number 4, Keegan Thomas. Chester, deep throw down the middle of the field and over everybody's head. A huge strike, and we've got a tie ball game, or excuse me, a 14-13 ball game here at Otis Spencer. Working on seeing who that player that made the incredible grab. That's number 7, Anthony Richardson. We've already called his name once. He had the first touchdown, gets his second one tonight here with 21 seconds left. So 14-13. They'll try for the attempt. And they're going to get this one in. The try is good. And now we've got a tie ball game. 14-14, 21 seconds left. What a turn of events. Only taking 16 seconds left. Taking 16 seconds to get into the end zone. It was the connection from Katie Chester to Anthony Richardson. Huge throw and catch. And for me, I love when we're in these types of situations where we're under a minute, but these back-to-back scores taking a little bit longer than 20 seconds. Ball's gonna roll through 2 Warriors. And Richards will start this possession at the 23-yard line with 19 seconds left to go before halftime. So, are we gonna see yet another quick score? From Mahone. Takes the snap, looking left, hit as he threw the ball in and out of the receiver's hands. 15 seconds left on the clock. So instead of trying to do anything on offense, they'll just take a knee and take this one to the half. Your score 14-14. Richards and Rothschild battling it out in the semifinal game here at Otis Spencer. We'll bring you the second half of action right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back. We're coming to you live. An onside kick to start the third quarter. The Warriors deciding to kind of make the Falcons work, but the Falcons will start their possession near the 50, the 47-yard line. Excuse me, 48-yard line. Interesting decision. I like the aggressive play calling. And as we mentioned already, the winner of this game will face Aaron Cohn in the state championship on December 3rd. So here on first down, tie ball game, 14-14. We've seen this formation on their second possession. That was number 12. Jacoby Brooks on the carry. Ball's given back to Brooks. And down the sideline he goes. First down, Falcons. Nice back plate for Brooks. Like that red. And that state championship on December 3rd. Me and producer Chris Gates were just talking about it. If that date sounds familiar, that is when the AHSAA 7A state championship, the semifinals for that region going on Friday. QB in a little bit of a pickle there, but he's able to dump it off. And he gets a lot of yards on this play, all by himself it looked like. That looks like number 8, Katie Chester, on the big run. Another handoff to Brooks, passing the 10, all the way down to the 4-yard line. But there is a flag at the end of the play. See what the call is from the Whitecap. Looks like a holding on the Falcons. And it is a holding penalty during the run. So that'll bump them back, eliminate the big yard play. And instead it will be a first and about 15. Chester to pass, looking toward the end zone. Perfect throw. What a strike, one-on-one matchup. And you just can't beat a perfect ball. Trying to find who that player is making the big grab. Looks like number 7, Anthony Richardson. Another touchdown. That is his third on the night. That number 8 to number 7 duo working here for the Falcons offense. So in 2 minutes, 6:01 on the clock, Falcons go ahead, attempt the PAT, and they'll get it. 21-14. Chaos is ensuing here after a slow first quarter. So maybe a momentum shift here in the game. Want to take a quick second and shout out our sponsors. Shout out to Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, the Houston Clinic, and Glenn Smith Chevrolet. And with 3 touchdowns, a hat trick night for Anthony Richardson, he's kind of looking like our Alex Quinney player of the game. We'll see what happens. Continue. Oh! The Warrior receiver returner, excuse me, bobbled it, but still falls on it. So with that, the Warriors will take over at their 45-yard line. And the way this game is going, it's kind of like who's going to stop who. Seems like every possession has ended in a score on going both ways. Mahone keeps it, had trouble with the snap, is able to stay with it, and he'll pick up 3 yards on first down. Falcons looks like they're changing up their coverage on defense. Looks like one safety back. Falcons, great contain, and I thought that was going to be a pick six. If you play any Xbox games, that is a user lurk. And I thought he had it. Timed it perfectly. That was number 7. Guess who it is? Anthony Richardson making plays on offense. Now a pass breakup on defense. So the Warriors facing a 3rd down and about 10. No, excuse me. About 6. So 3rd and short situation. Mahone under center. A handoff. Interesting play call on 3rd down. Run straight up the middle for about no gain, which will bring up a 4th down. Looks like the offense will stay on the field to try to convert the 1st down. So 4th and 6 for the Warriors. Four receivers to the left, one-on-one on the near side. Screen pass. And he's able to pick up the 1st down, crossing the 50. That looks like number 12. Number 12, Jack Pierce, picking up the 1st down for the Warriors. So the drive continues for Richards. Oh, excuse me, no, It's going to be a turnover on downs. Completely missed that one, excuse me. I thought he was able to get past the marker, but they called him short. So Falcons take over. And they're on 1st down, pickup of about 2. Rothschild in the lead, 21-14. But it looked like a pre-snap penalty, so they'll redo 1st down. From the 43, Chester, another deep pass. This one a little underthrown. Double coverage. Number 14, Caleb Carson there. Thought he was going to get the interception off of the tip pass. But it'll stay the Falcons' way. So still a 2nd and long situation for the Falcons. Chester once again on the throw, finds his man. Number 9, Jordan Barnett. And that'll move the chains. So from the 41, the Falcons drives continue. Chester handoff off to the left side, finding a hole, juking people out, still going, crossing the 15, down at the 14-yard line. And just like that, the Falcons are driving once again. Great run game going for Rothschild tonight. Calling a lot of names on that offense. Another run this time, and he's going to get in with nobody there to even touch his shoulder pads. Rothschild with yet another score. 2:55 left in the third. It's a 27-14 ball game. Keegan Thomas. His first rushing touchdown of the night. Squeezing into the end zone, 27-14. And here comes the point after attempt. Wildcat, it looks like. And into the end zone was, Camden Lockhart. And just like that, turn of events, Rothschild, 14-point lead. So if you're the Warriors, you've got to score on this next possession. The way things are looking for this Falcons offense, you've got to have an answer, whether that's on defense or on offense. Falcons set to kick it away. Picked up by the Warriors. Instantly taken down. Tackle made by number 19. No, 15. DeBraylon Hill on the stop. Warriors get the ball at the 39-yard line. 2:49 left in the third. See where QB Mahone wants to do here. It's going to be back to pass. A little out of reach for his receiver. Looking for number 14, Caleb Carson. So here on second down, a handoff. Pick up. No gain on the play, so it'll bring up third down and 10. When you're down in a 2-score hole like this, you can't add fuel to the Falcons' fire. You're going to have to answer in some way. Empty backfield for Mahone. He's got time. He'll dump it off into traffic, and it's picked off. Falcons with the takeaway. Number 6, Robert Holmes with the INT, and Falcons take over in Warrior territory, looking to add to their lead here with 2 minutes left in the third. Maybe an ill-advised throw from Mahone. You want to stay aggressive, but in the middle of the field, it's always dangerous. Ball goes back. Was that Thomas once again? It was Thomas. Picks up the first down with his legs. And now if you're Richards, you really need to stop this team. They're controlling the clock now. Thomas once again. His speed so electric tonight. Took 3 Warriors to try and take him down. It looks like some personnel changes. This time it goes to spin move. Still not able to take him down. Number 12, Jacoby Brooks. Turning on the spin cycle. Watch out for Anthony Richardson. He's got a 3-touchdown night. Nope, they're going to keep it on the ground instead. Reaching across. Did he get over the line? No, they're going to call him short, but there is a flag on the field. As of now, the ball will be marked at the 1-yard line. Let's see what that flag is. There's a holding on the Falcons, so that thing's coming back. So that'll back them up to the 13-yard line. And the Falcons take their first timeout of the second half. We'll go ahead and take it with them. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And thanks for staying with us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're at Otis Spencer. Got a good game, 28-14. Falcons looking to add to that lead. It was 14-14 at halftime, but Falcons 14 unanswered so far, looking for more to the back of the end zone. And good coverage there by the Warriors. Holding call pushed them back They would have been at the 1 yard line. Maybe would have pulled a Warriors and gone for the tush push that we saw back in the first half. Line of gain is the 3. A pass this time. And he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 11. That was Robert Holmes on the reception. And the buzzer has gone off, so that is going to do it for the end of the third quarter. We'll bring you the fourth quarter of action here in just a little bit.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm the first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
And the last chapter of the semifinal game between Richards and Rothschild starts now, and it's going to be a defensive penalty to open up the fourth quarter. So Rothschild with a 28-14 lead. Ball now moved to the 6-yard line. It's going to be a run. Handoff to Jacoby Brooks. Brooks is going to get inside the 5, mark him at the 3-yard line. You can only expect Rothschild to run this one in. No need to throw it, no need for the potential pick. High snap, but able to contain it, coming right off the edge. Great tackle. There by the Richards Warrior. Dealing with a little bit of a glare, so forgive me up here, but I believe that was number 12, Jack Pierce, on the tackle for loss. He's going to fake the handoff this time, but trying to get out of it, unable to. 3 Warriors taking him down, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. So decision time. Do we run? Do we throw? Head coach of the Rothschild Falcons, Corey West, getting his guys to the semifinals. .6:18 and counting on the clock. Another pre-start penalty. And the Falcons are going to be pushed back even more now after a false start. So on 3rd down, They'll have it from the 16-yard line. And remember, they would have been at the 1-yard line if it wasn't for that holding call. A few more things pushed him back. So now we're here on 3rd and goal from the 16. Chester to pass off the fingertips. They're going to call that ball dead. Now it's going to be 4th down. Chester looking for Robert Holmes. And after staying with that formation where you had the 3 backs lined up behind center, now they switch it up back to the shotgun formation. Thomas rolls out, pass stretching to the end zone, almost mossing him. But it's going to be a turnover on downs. Warriors are going to get the ball. Here with 5:34. Chester was looking for the guy who's been making plays all night long, Anthony Richardson. This time unable to come down with it. So now we see what the Warriors are made of. Down 2 scores. So Mahone back to work. He's going to run out of the pocket. Pretty good pickup on 1st down. They'll give him 6. It looks like they're going to take an injury timeout on the field. We'll make sure he's okay, but we'll bring you more action here from Otis Spencer right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
All right, so a quick break moves us back here at Otis Spencer. That was Jabraylon Hill as the injured player, but he ran off the field. It kind of looked like the medical golf cart was chasing after him, but he's back on his feet, and now we have a flag on the field. May have been illegal substitution on the Falcons. So good news for Richards. They pick up the 1st down after the penalty. May have been a late substitution or too many men on the field. Runner trying to get to the edge, but he's going to be stopped a yard shy of the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down, but there is yet another injury on the field. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
And we're back here after the quick injury timeout. That was Falcons' Camden Lockhart down, but he got up on his own power, limping off to the sideline. And to the action now. Throw from Mahone goes over the head of his receiver. But I will tell you, his wideout had at least a couple steps on the defender. That one would have been dangerous. Looking for number 14, Caleb Carson. Now on third down. Mahone to pass again. Gets rid of it really, really quickly. Two defenders in the area, but that ball's going to find the sideline instead. It'll be fourth down. So with 4:28, offense is going to stay on the field. With the score being 28-14. A little interesting considering how much time is still on the clock. So they will go for it. Mahone directing traffic. Ball finds the ground once again. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And Rothschild will take over at the Warriors' 27-yard line. Up 28-14. And I say that was interesting because you could have punted it away from the end zone and gave the Falcons a bigger field to work with. And now, after the failed fourth down, Rothschild with really good field position. We just saw Chester try to connect with his receiver, Richardson. This time it'll be a handoff to Keegan Thomas. Whistle blown. Timeout. Richards. We'll take a quick one with them. We'll bring you the last 4 minutes of action here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live in just a second.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
And we're back here, bringing you a touchdown. It looks like, are they going to mark him short? It looks like he was just short of crossing the plane. Perfect timing to bring you that highlight. That was number 12, Jacoby Brooks. They're saying his knee was on the ground, but there is an injury on the field. So we'll pause for a little bit, see what's going on down there, and we'll be right back.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Always a good sight when these injury timeouts are really quick. That was number 6, Robert Holmes. He's up and walking on the sidelines now. So from the 3, spin move again, Jacory Brooks just putting on the spin cycle tonight. Another Rothschild touchdown, and that stretches the lead 34-14 with 3:20 left to go in the game. A great effort by this Falcons offense. Ball's on the ground. Just gonna roll on it. So PAT is no good, so it'll be a 20-point game. And again, the winner of this one will move on to the state championship against Aaron Cohn Middle School on December 3rd. So now, Richards trying to get back into this game. Will receive the ball. There are 2 scores. 1 passing touchdown, 1 tush-push touchdown. And then on the other side, the Falcons, the hat trick night for number 7, Anthony Richardson. And then just before that, number 4, Keegan Thomas getting in there. Ball hits off the knee of a Warrior. And the Falcons jumped on it seemingly. They never gave a look as to who will get the ball, but it looks like the ball will stay in Richards' favor. Could have been even more disastrous for the Warriors. And they'll take this first down from the 37. Mahone, screen pass, flea flicker. A lot of air on that ball, but able to make the grab. That was number 1, Kevin Sewell. No, excuse me, Christian Hall. The 6th grade wide receiver coming down on the reception. These coaches are getting creative. We've seen a tush push, now a flea flicker. What's next in the playbook? It's going to be offsides on the Falcons. That'll move the ball up even more for the Warriors. 2:34 left in the game. Mahone sacked, trying to get rid of it. They're going to call intentional grounding on that. Ball's going to go down. The defender who made the tackle now on the ground for the Falcons. All right, so no injury timeout this time. Looks to be in pain, but he'll be walked off on the field. Maybe just a wrong landing. That's number 12, Jacoby Brooks, walking off the field. So with that, Warriors still have the ball with 2:21, but after the intentional grounding, they'll be pushed back to the 47-yard line. We've seen this formation before in this game. 4 receivers to the right, 1 on the near side. Last time it was a screen. See what happens on this play. All right, Whitecaps giving us the intentional grounding call right now. We've got it. Sticks are moving. And the play resumes. Mahone, no screen pass this time. Deep down the field, right into the hands of the Falcons. Ball, I think, came out, but they're going to say that he was down. Big play. Second pick of the night by the Falcons. And that might do it in this one. That was number 10, Kentravion Gordon on the INT. Depending on how this drive plays out, that might have been the game sealer, in addition to Jacoby Brooks's rushing touchdown. So another rush. Handoff to Keegan Thompson. And now he's going to be rolling on the ground. They'll tend to him, and we'll step away for just a little bit. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours. Save today when you join for just $1 down and work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late. Kettlebells, crack of dawn.
I'm first one in.
No, you're not. Before drop-off.
During lunch. Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends November 20th.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And thanks for staying with us out of the timeout. That was Keegan Thomas going down, but he was up and walking on him by himself. And right after the injury timeout, Rothschild decides to take one, but we'll stay right here with it. 34-14 is your score here in the semifinal round. And I know we've seen crazier happen, but I'm pretty positive in saying that Rothschild will meet Aaron Cohn in the state championship coming up on December 3rd. 1:52 left on the clock. Ball on the 14-yard line. Falcons handoff once again. Brooks, that's number 23, Cameron Brown, getting in on the action here in the fourth quarter. So another stoppage in play with 1:35. And the Falcons are facing a 3rd and 5. And as always, we appreciate you for watching us here, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and follow our accounts. As Richard mentioned, Georgia Alabama Sports Live always has a busy week. And as we approach Friday, it's only going to get busier from here on out. So stay with us to bring you the latest of local sports. And another whistle, I believe. All right, so the chain gang is moving, and they're gonna say it was a first down. Still 1:35 on the clock. Both teams should be close to not having any more timeouts, so we should be able to get out of this game. So, victory formation. Chester taking a knee. Now to wind down the clock to 1:22. Snap clock hasn't started just yet. Now there it goes. So it looks like this will be the final score. 34-14. Falcons making it to the state championship for the first time in 2 years. Remember back in 2023, they won the state title, and now they're ring chasing once again. 6 seconds, 5 seconds on the snap clock. One more kneel is gonna do it. Great effort from both teams, and they're just gonna call it here. Final score, 34-14. Rothschild Falcons on top over the Richards Middle School Warriors. Be sure to check out the state championship between the Falcons and the Aaron Cohn Bulldogs on December 3rd. Be sure to follow us on Facebook to get the latest on that score. And I'm Mackenzie Collins, joined by my producer, Chris Gates. And that's going to do it here from Otis Spencer. Be sure to follow Georgia Alabama Sports Live on all of their socials. You can also follow me on my Facebook at Mackenzie Collins. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.